What's up, guys? What's going on? Happy Tuesdays. Let's check out what the market is looking like today. I have $650 million to the sell side for today on Tuesday. So market's looking a little bit bearish going into next day. Yo, what's up, J2? Never enough profit. Facts, bro. Never enough profit. What's up, Ian? How you guys doing? Coin play, nice. Guess you must be talking about the coin calendar. 100% plus profit, man. Congratulations. Woo! 400% trade this week is only the second day. You a beast. You a beast, brother. Nice, man. Happy to hear that. All right, we got some earnings going on today. Let's check it out. Let's see. Amgen earnings per share 467 as opposed to 427. I took a little bit bullish lot on this. It doesn't look like it's moving yet, so we'll see. Hopefully that worked out in my favor. This is up 6% compared to last year and 4% increase in sales compared to last year. Where was the stock price compared to last year? Damn. Last year company was trading at 219 plus, even to as high as 245s. Right now it's only at 214. Very cheap, extreme opportunity here. Going in on Wemi. I scalped it a little bit here and there this morning, but didn't really touch it much because it kind of came down. It hit the support a little bit, bounced, and then hit the support a little bit and bounced. So these are some good supports around the $5 area. So you can scalp for 10-15 cents, but not much there. I think it could potentially move back up as well. Who's that? Hey, Hungry. So T-Mobile is also reporting today as well. Let's check that out. Oh, yes. Flat. Stay flat. Stay flat, please. So we started a calendar play on T-Mobile. We're overall like expecting T-Mobile to be kind of flat. So no reaction so far after hours. So as long as it stays within this calculated range, I think we're going to be really, really good. So we'll see T-Mobile's Q3 earnings per share is 55 cents as opposed to 52 cents. Sales was a miss, 19.62 billion as opposed to 20.18 billion. 45% decrease compared to last year. Sales is only 1% increase compared to last year. So like nothing spectacular. Mixed results there, which is good. We want mix because mixed result means that it's not going to move as much. T-Mobile also guided for Q3 6.8 as opposed to 7.1 in the same quarter last year. So it's looking weak. Guidance, they increased their guidance a little bit. Originally they said, oh, we think we're gonna make from 23 to 23.3 billion. Now they're like, yo, we're gonna make 23.4 to 23.5. It's a little bit more. What's up? Tesla outlook? I mean, that's a good question. So I don't really trade Tesla anymore, and I don't really touch that sector as much because it's just so volatile. It's very hard to predict the move, and it's very, very degenerate. So I don't really touch it as much. Try not to be as degenerate as I could. But with that being said, Elon did came out and say that, in a way, he did kind of say that he thought the stock was overvalued. He was like, oh, if the stock is running up this much because of Hertz order, whatever, just so you know, nothing has been signed yet, and he's not giving them a discount or anything and whatnot. So in other words, it kind of reminded me of when last time Elon came out and said that. And I don't know if you guys traded long enough to remember that, But there was a point in time last year where Elon was like, he's like, yo, stock price over value, you know? And he pretty much said, like, he pretty much took a look at his own Tesla stock and he was like, yo, stock price over value. And next thing you know, Tesla died for like a whole week. So maybe history will repeat itself, maybe it won't. Who knows? But just giving you the heads up on that. GMBL. You know what? I was actually just looking at that last night as well. We started to make that huge reversal, moving back up. Oh wow, I didn't even realize we came all the way back up here, man. Holy smokes. I mean, we knew that was a discount. We knew it was a discount. It's back to that same price it was here. We got scammed, man. Tried to hit my stop loss, but what they don't know is I have diamond hands, man. When I come to fundamental stuff, I have diamond hands. Can't kick me out. Can't kick me out. Let's go. Fuck yeah. I gotta check my account, see how much I'm up on that. Because I actually haven't checked that DG account today. Let's see. What else we got today? Please, no. No, why are you going the wrong direction? Car parts also reported today. Big moves because of Avis with their scam and them like artificially pumping their own stock and all that BS. So the whole car sector kind of went up, everything from Hertz, high, to parts. They all ran today pretty hard, and now they're coming back down. Earnings per share is not so great, down 9 cents per share as opposed to negative 5 cents. Sales is 141 million as opposed to 133 mil. So 400% decrease compared to earnings per share positive 3 cents last year and only 20% increase in sales. So not so hot there, not so sexy. Let's check out Caesars Entertainment. I didn't even realize Caesar Entertainment was reporting today. If I had known, I would have been hella bearish on them because this company has been running up non-stop, man. It needs to take a chill pill. It needs to die a little bit, and hopefully it dies from here. Let's see. Caesars Entertainment Q3 earnings per share is $1.10 on the negative side, as opposed to negative 609. So they're still not profitable, still struggling. Sales is 2.69 billion as opposed to 2.62. Compared to last year, they were up 94.99% compared to sales of 1.38 billion. But that doesn't really mean anything because, you know, beating last year's numbers when half the year was closed, it's easy. You guys wanted to check out V? I could. Let me set up the list. Been slacking, man. Let me set up this list. Week of November 1st. Alright, so I saw that somebody requested to check out V before. Maybe Netflix as well. Anything else I missed? Let me know. Lyft, Young Bull says. We'll check it out a little bit around 4:30, 4:40. Just going through some of the other earnings right now. I want to see if I can catch a buy the dip opportunity again on Activision. Let me see what this these cocks say. Because the last few earnings, Activision has been really good at messing up their numbers and causing the stocks to drop. Oh, Lyft had a really bad quarter. Activision says the net booking is 1.88 billion as opposed to 1.77. Pretty good there. Net sales at 2.02 billion with 763 million gap deferrals, and EPS, oh, that's for next quarter. EPS at 54 to 62 cents with 67 cents impact. Net sales for the year 8.66 with 10 million impact. So net revenue was 2.07 billion. Apparently the prior outlook was 1.97 bill. So it looks like they beat it there. They beat the EPS too. Apparently they said we are excited about this week's Call of Duty launch and expect continued success in the fourth quarter. Want to thank our employees for their continued commitment to each other, the company, and our players. We look forward to sharing progress update on workplace initiative alongside our business performance. Interesting. What is this Call of Duty thing that they're releasing? So sales are doing good. 2.07 compared to 1.95 for last year. So not that big of an increase in sales though. So apparently it looks like they're dealing with that whole scandal. So in September, we announced a comprehensive agreement with the U.S. Equal Opportunity Employment Commission, which is subject to corporate role to strengthen the policy and program intended to further improve the prevention of harassment, discrimination, and related conduct. As part of the agreement, we will establish an 18 million fund to compensate those who have experienced such behavior at company and elect to participate. So it looks like that whole like dark cloud is over them. Company outlook is meeting expectation almost, missing by a tiny bit. Overall good. Slight increase compared to last year. What's the stock price trading at compared to last year? Last year stock was trading at exactly the same price. $78, $79. I say is a buy the dip opportunity for Activision, considering that was a decent report. And it looks like they got their whole situation taken care of. Let me catch up to the comments. What's going on, chat? So you guys said that Lyft also reported, right? How they do, and Digital Turbine also reported. Yo, Lyft is good. What are you guys talking about? Then you guys said Lyft was a buy the dip opportunity. It's up. Earnings per share is negative 21 cents as opposed to negative 3 cents. Pretty bad. 864 mil as opposed to 862 mil. That's a B on that side. Missed the estimate by 600%. However, it was a 76% increase compared to last year and 72% increase in sales compared to last year. Where's the company trading at last year? $24. Pre-COVID was trading around 50. I'll say it's a pretty reasonable price at the current point. Nothing too crazy. APPS. Digital Turbine reported. Yes, no, maybe. Wow, what an amazing quarter. Fiscal second quarter of 2022 revenue totaled 310 million, representing a 338% increase year over year. and 63% increase year over year. Whoa. Amazing quarter. Next quarter expected to pull about 350 mil and 41 cents EPS. So this quarter 310. Looks like they're gonna do a better quarter next quarter, but stock kind of dropped after hours. Kind of need this to go in one direction and another. Need to either come back to like $100 or go all the way down to 75s. Anywhere in this current range right now, we're pretty screwed. In regards to the spread that we have. Yes, indeed. Yes, we're gonna look at V in a little bit. I got you. In like 10-15 minutes. I just want to catch up on all the earnings right now. Oh, it's just the background music from the streaming software. Damn, you don't like the porn music? Let me kill it. Let me see what other free music option we got. Says we have. Can put on some lo-fi. Zillow is ending its home flipping business, meaning they're not going to be public anymore, or just one of their divisions. So Zillow was like pulling this scam where they would artificially jacked up the price. Like it's pretty much manipulation, man. Like what they were doing should have been illegal. They should have been like just completely wiped. They should be in trouble with the laws, for doing what they're doing, because they pretty much kind of like did what Amazon did. How everybody was complaining about how Amazon came out with Amazon Basics, and they would promote the Amazon Basic product over other people's similar products, and then they would like delist other people's products, to kind of manipulate it so that everybody would buy Amazon products more, like the Amazon Basic product more, and Amazon would making like mad money, right? And then on top of that, like Amazon would use what do you call it? They would use the same like manufacturers all these other people use, because they look at the shipping address. They're like, like this XYZ company is buying products from this manufacturer. Let me go there and talk to the manufacturer myself and get them to make me the same crap, but put Amazon Basic on it. So it's kind of like that. And so Zillow, in a way, did something very similar where they manipulated the market. Like they're obviously a platform for buying and selling houses, and they would like manipulate the prices, and they would mess with the listings or whatever. And then they would bid the price up, and they would buy the houses and then they will resell the house, bro. Like, how can you do that? How can you be the middleman, but also at the same time the owner? Like, how? That's illegal. But they did it. So I kind of didn't like them doing that too when I found out. But it's whatever. What? It's not 75 scam. Lie to me, got me excited. But I mean, it's the good company and all. Like, I understand why they wanted to do it because obviously there's margin, there's money to be made in that. But like, dude, like, come on, man, you can't, like, you can't do that. BBVY up. How come? Oh yeah, for sure, 75. Yeah, Fiat World. I like Activision at the current price right now. Did anybody get a net from last night when we looked at it on earnings? It was nuts. We determined that. Kroger's and Bed Bath and Beyond collab. What the hell? That's a weird collab. Or are they gonna sell groceries at Bed Bath and Beyond? So it says because they're discontinuing that part of their business, it's gonna wind down and it's gonna take several quarters, and it will include a reduction of the Zillow workforce by approximately 25%. I mean, overall, as long as they're not gonna get sued or get fined by the government or anything, I think is a smart move. I think it's bullish for the company because once they sell these houses, they're gonna be selling assets. As they sell these assets, they're gonna get more money on their books, so the company's gonna be valued more. Secondary, as they reduce these workforces, they're gonna save money expense, so therefore they're gonna pull in more money as well. Of course, on the other side, the company could see like decrease in terms of growth, but at the end of the day, they're also realizing profit too. So even though they're like having decrease in opportunity growth, they're also realizing profit, which is real growth, and that should be good for the company going into the next few quarters. So with that said, I think that's still like kind of bullish for the company and pretty good for the stock price, even though I hate the fact that they did that. But hey, man, we're here to make money. We're here to like, we're not here to be like right and all righteous and stuff. I'm not here to boycott the company. If I see an opportunity to make money in the company, I'm gonna do it. Let's go. Oh, they think they're actually gonna get wrecked because they were driving the prices up themselves too, and they think that the housing market is gonna collapse on their ass. So that's why they're also unloading. I guess that's the other bearish part. It's kind of below support. I'm gonna have to see if it opens up around 84.5 tomorrow. Could see a bounce there. If it's opened up under 84.5 on Zillow, we can see further collapse to big support area. Maybe it'll come back to 65s. Yeah, it's kind of sus. Like, why are they selling home lower than they buy them? Doesn't even make sense. Hey, facts. We're all here to build wealth. Wow, what a crazy move. You've been holding this whole time, man? Oh boy. Nice. I like that, man. I seen SKT already. SKT made a nice move after SPG. That's true. Holding inventory, loans, interest, and stuff. Man, the Avis group was just retarded. That move was probably one of the dumbest moves ever. I posted a little bit in options swing channel today, about what Morgan Stanley thought about them. So pretty much they had a really good year, right? Avis car rental group had a really good year, because there weren't many competitors. With Hertz kind of underwater and stuff, and Hertz kind of got wrecked, right? Avis is probably pretty much one of the few car rental company around, and between inflation and like a buttload of like retarded stuff going on, people living in their cars last year, the whole food delivery industry like firing up and all that stuff. People are renting a lot of cars, man, and there just weren't enough cars to be rented. So and without that much competition, obviously Avis made a killing. They charged a lot higher prices, and they just rape people, um and they just like kill people in terms of all the prices and stuff. And they had a phenomenal year, and they made a buttload of cash, but this is not something that's going to be consistent. They're not going to continue to have this phenomenal year. Like, inflation isn't going to remain high forever. Used car prices aren't going to be high forever. So they had a one-time great year, and I think that's it. I think that's the most they can have for them. But they did make a buttload of money, and what they did with the buttload of the money they made is that um they took that buttload of money, and they used it to buy back the stock, right? They used the excessive cash instead of expanding, instead of like doing better things for the company, instead of like improving the software side of things and all that stuff. They decided to use that money to buy back the stock, which artificially increased the stock price, right? And then, in addition to that, if you look into what the CEO and what the executives are doing, all these scam artists, they're like exercising their options. In the last 3 months, they've been exercising the options so that they can hold shares. And when, like, for these guys, when they have options, they can't sell the options, right? They can only exercise them to turn into shares. Once they exercise them to turn into shares, they can then sell the shares. So they're just trying to drive the price up so they can unload on themselves and make money and run away. Pretty much the biggest scam company ever. Hate that company, man. But all these car rental company, they all scam, man. Just like when you rent out a car, they're like, "Oh, you want to buy this insurance, that insurance." Next thing you know, your car rental is going from like $60 a day to like $200 a day because you're buying all these excessive stuff. They get away with it because nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody's gonna find out. Nobody's gonna find out. Let's see. Hold on. I saw an interesting question. That is crazy. Yeah, they're gonna get wrecked. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea on that. We can add that to the list. That's not a bad idea. Take a look. Do you think we're in for a bearish tech cycle anytime soon? That's a good question, man. Who knows, right? Who knows where the top is? But I do know one thing though. I was joking about this a little bit when we were talking yesterday with some other people, and I joked that if Tesla does do another stock split, I would I would use all the profit from Tesla's stock split, and I would just buy SQQQ, which is like the inverse ETF of the tech sector, and I would just backhold those for whatever amount of time I need to, whether it's a year, whether it's a century. Screw it, man. I'm gonna be hella bearish. I'm gonna be like Michael Burry, like in 2008, except I can't blow up because I'm holding shares. Gonna shut the tech sector until they blow up, until it implodes. But who knows when that's gonna happen, man? Who knows? Everything is so well, and that's just like the crazy part. Um, I actually read a little bit interesting piece earlier today. Let me see if I can find it, man. I forgot what analyst it was. There was like one of the analysts that was talking about how they're trying to do a blow off top in the market where they're gonna blow the market up so high, like they're pretty much gonna make the market go up so high that it's beyond fundamental, beyond fair valuation, and that so many apes will come in and just buy, which kind of like we're I feel like we're a little bit in that right now, especially with a lot of things going on, and once they get to that point, then they're gonna sell off, and people are just gonna keep buying the dip. So retailers are gonna buy the dip, and then the hedge funds are gonna be able to unload. Yeah, but how do you know if that's the point, Tomorrow is the Fed meeting. If they increase rate, market could get a dip. I mean, you know, Powell literally said that they're gonna do it. He said that last month or like 2 weeks ago. He said they're gonna do it. Let me check out XPO. Whoa, XPO just had another great quarter. Reports the highest revenue of any quarter in the company history. So XPO is like a trucking and last mile delivery, kind of like UPS in a way, but more commercial. So XPO announced its financial results. Revenue increased to 3.27 billion. Compare with 2.68 for the same period. So about like 20 something percent increase. Net income was a little bit lower compared to last year. Must mean costs went up. Earnings per share was 19 cents for the third quarter compared to 27 cents from last year. So they had a really good revenue year, but costs went up a lot. At least they generated some cash flow. Expecting to make a little bit more money in the last quarter as well. Interest expense of approximately 200 mil. Effective tax rate up a little bit. EPS is higher. The expenditure is still in range. more free cash flow available. Wow. Net revenue in truck brokerage by 62%, 37% increase in load count per day. Top 20 customer increase the total volume of accounts by 45%. That's huge. It's up over 100% more by driver had downloaded the app to date. Huge target for next year. And they're consistently investing to improve themselves. Overall, a pretty good company. Really good growth. I like it. I think that was a pretty decent quarter. However, they did take a margin hit. So continue to look for buying opportunities. Last quarter, they had a pretty good quarter too. And they dipped pretty hard to like this range here, $75. So that was a good buying area. So we'll see if we get another opportunity like that. So already back to that range here. Keep an eye out for that company. Oops. Let me catch up with the comments. What's going on, chat? Auto chart. Let me add that on here. All right, see you, man. Activision just died. What's up, man? What's going on, Angel? Why not? GGPI. Oh, Tom P is alive. What's up, Tom? Where you been? Starbucks. All right, Jets is the last ticker. You just made it on the list, man. Who is this? Secret. I can't tell you that. I'm a little bit older than Tommy. That's all I can tell you. You gotta tell me your age first, man. Alright, Visa is looking a little interesting. I would definitely look for buying opportunities in Visa. Kind of like the company. And they had a really good earnings too. It wasn't bad. I don't even know why they sold off so hard because they said they're looking to get into the they said they're looking to get into the, what do you call it, buy now and pay later sector too. So I thought that was pretty bullish for them, but I guess maybe market didn't like that. So I would say like look to buy the dip around that 200 $200 range. The trend line over here, as well as things cool down. RSI is pretty bottom out here, so somewhere in that 207, 206, that range over here, I think that's a good buying opportunity. It sold off so hard, I think it's got to bounce a little bit. Um, RSI is pretty bottom out, so we could bounce here. However, I'm kind of waiting for the dividend day to pass before getting back in, because usually dividend days are kind of bearish, so I would kind of want to wait for like that dividend day before I get into it. This guy knows me well. Let's check out Netflix next. That's pretty cool, man. When is the IPO coming out, and how much do you have to buy? Because I remember last year I had an opportunity at it, but I think we had to buy like a really high amount. I think we had to buy like 120K to buy into to the IPO. I forgot what the price was though. I don't think it was that high that you're looking at now. But there's another site that you can check to see how much the price is. It's like Zen Equity or something like that. And see how much the price changed from this year and last year. And also see what the minimum that you have to buy, because if you have to buy like 10K plus, it could be risky, because keep in mind that you're going to have lockup periods usually, depending on the clauses and stuff like that. So you never know, like you never know, there are some horror story where people bought like some great IPOs, and then the stock market crash, and they end up buying the top of these IPOs. So look at Netflix right now. We went over apps a little bit into earnings. They had a pretty good earnings, but we'll go over again. Wow, what a monster move, man. So I'm gonna bust Netflix on this uptrend line. It's been rejecting this upper trend line a little bit, but over here it looks like it actually wants to break out a little bit further. I mean, there's no resistance, man. There's not much I can tell you from here. Um, it's in like price discovery mode, because there's no resistance. There's nothing above it really, so it could go anywhere. It depends on how bullish the market is and how much they want to take it. But I will say this. It does look like this average over here is the buying opportunity area. So that's at 645 ish. Could be a possible dip buy, but catching the knife here, could be either a great opportunity like this, and it ran up, or like here where it ran up, or it could be one of these opportunities where you think you're catching the knife here, but the knife actually lands down here. So it's a lot of moves there, a lot of rooms to go down as well. But if you want to be bold and you want to take a nice risk, looking bullish on the trying to buy the dip for the upside, 645 is your next support. So, you know, what I mean by price discovery mode is it can hit anywhere. It can go anywhere. Let's check out Lyft. Avis, yeah, what's up, Deluxe? We did talk about Avis a little bit. Buy the dip. Gotta find support on Activision. Let me see. $72 could be a possible area. Yeah, 72, 71 could be a possible buy the dip area on Activision. I don't see why not. You know, earnings wasn't that bad. 20% increase compared to last year's. And last year in October, stock was trading around this current price. So, I mean, last year's stock was trading around 77s. So if it comes back down, let me pull up some support lines. So if it comes back down, we have 68.42 as a range that you can possibly pick some up. And then we have this other line here. Let's say that's 71. I think it just hit 71 too. So that's also possible, two opportunities to pick it up. The prices are on the end of the chart here, so you can see them. I think that was 68, right? 68.42. You guys want to be a little bit risky. BBBY rip 70%? Dude, that's unreal. Why? Oh, that's disgusting, man. Oh, it's not just the partnership, bro. BBBY announced that they expect to complete its 1 billion 3-year share repurchase plan by the end of 2021. Dude, the market cap for Bed Bath & Beyond is 1.5 billion. They're literally gonna buy back $1 billion, which was supposed to be a 3-year plan. But these apes said they're gonna do it in by the end of the year, man. No wonder they rip so hard. What an ape move, man. Sheesh. It's like Avis, man. Just like I was talking about. Jesus. If I read that, I would have bought it, man. When was that? That happened at 420. Oh, geez. That was when stock was at $18. Damn, young bull. Why didn't you tell me to go read it? Why? This is a meme run. I mean, two things happens when these stocks are buying back. When they do share buyback, they're essentially like telling the company to buy back shares. And then like the CEOs, the board of directors, they can unload, right? And guess who they're unloading to? Not just the people, they're unloading to themselves. It's like if you have a business of selling like lemons, you know, and like and you suddenly bought too much lemons, right? You bought like 1,000 lemons. So you're like, ah shit, you know, what am I gonna do? Nobody wanna buy my lemons, man. Nobody wanna invest in my business. So you start selling this lemon at $1, nobody wanna buy it. So then you secretly buy it back yourself, you know, you're like, oh, I'm buying these lemons back for $2. And then you start telling other people like, look, I'm selling my lemon for $2. I'm making mad profit. You should invest in my company. and then other people ape in and invest in the company, you know, because you're secretly tricking everybody. It's supposed to be against market volatility. It's supposed to like support the stock, but some of them, you know, obviously do it in ways that are not that great. Why does share buyback pump it though? Is because like so let's say look, like you see this company, right? They're doing a $1 billion share buyback, right? The market cap for the company like is 1.54 billion, right? So if they're doing a $1 billion buyback, how much percent of that company are they buying back? So if the company was trading at like, you know, $16, right? And they do a share buyback of a billion, and the company is only worth 1.54 billion, right? They're artificially inflating their own prices. So they're like artificially, literally jacking up the stock price by like 64, 65%. But I mean, it's ran beyond that. It's ran up to like 70+%. So it's gotten to the point where it doesn't make sense anymore. This is gonna be ugly, man, when it dumps. This the way. This the way, Tom P. All the money in the market are leaving for the meme stocks. I guess you could if you want to be ballsy. You could short it. Let's see. What was the price before the announcement? Let's say it's like 1673 times increase of share buyback by 1.65 puts it around 27. You could probably short it to 27 at least. All right, let's go back to looking at some more stocks. Got Lyft. Oh, damn, Lyft was almost at this great buying area. Did it even hit? I think it must have hit after hours. Let me see. Ooh, how sexy. How sexy, man. Who is playing the trend lines for Lyft? Legit hit and bounce. So trend line was kind of buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high. What's up, Street Alerts? What's going on? Good support at 43.60. Let me see. Where's the resistance? Resistance at 51-ish. Sure. This is the same spreadsheet that we're doing that we're doing our 2K challenge on, I think. Well, could have sworn I deleted this. Why is there a copy of that? So weird. Next up is Snow. Let's check that out. Who asked for this? Such an ugly ticker. That's on Beastmo. Lyft is almost $50. Damn. So it's about to hit the resistance at 51 then. Damn, Snow kind of went to the moon, man. Jesus. I don't even know what the next resistance for Snow is at this point. I mean, we have some resistance here, which is just kind of hit today. The next level is like up here for Snow. Like next level is all the way up here at 403. They already hit that 358 resistance. Jeez. Next level at 403? No way. Oh, hey, what's up, Street Alerts, man? Thanks for stopping by and raiding with the Ray. Appreciate you, man. Sorry, we don't have we're not streaming on Twitch. We're using this other platform, so it doesn't pop up or anything, and doesn't give me the alert or anything like that. But definitely appreciate that. We gotta stop by one of these days. I was reading the Lyft and Ubers are having problems due to high costs and many individuals choosing taxis over rideshare right now. No way. That's crazy. So just going over some charts right now, looking at the market, getting ready to FOMC tomorrow. Are you ready for the market tomorrow, Street Alerts? Let's check out MU. So MU is moving up a little bit. It's kind of climbing above that support at 69 again. So, above that level, we're kind of bullish. We got a little resistance coming up for MU at 71. So probably watch out for that. If you've been in it on the rye, definitely a good area to take some profit. If it can break above that, obviously we can go a lot further to 74s. Next resistance, 71-ish. Lyft earnings says driver supply materially improved in Q3, up nearly 45% versus last year, reflecting strong new driver trend. Got 3 positions looking at CCL for tomorrow's ahead. Bullish on CCL. Interesting. SKT. Did you see BBBY? Ooh, SKT just hit this level up here. Holy smoke. This was a long time ago when oh man, I remember this. This was me and Tommy was looking at it back in like January. Big move up. Great question. I'll answer that in a second. So it could be, you could play either direction. If you're bullish, you can look for it to hit $24 next. If you're bearish, you could look for rejection over here and the move back down. SCKT to maybe 17s. So it could be either direction play there. So Justin asks, this might be a stupid question, but how do you tell major resistance and support versus minor ones? There's a few different ways to draw resistance too, and also depends on what kind of style you're doing, like whether you're swing trading or you're day trading. If you're day trading, you're going to be looking at like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or even 1 minute sometimes. And those supports and resistance are pretty minor ones. Like if I was looking at SKT today, I could be, I could see some smaller time frame resistance or support over here, right? And then smaller resistance here. But on the bigger time frame, that's usually where you find like major resistance, where like they had problem issue at before. Another way you're defining major resistance or support is how oftentimes that area has rejected or bounced. I mean, rejection is just bouncing downwards, whereas bounce is just bouncing upwards a lot of times on supports. So you want to see these lines that reacts really well. So you can see like this line itself already reacted like 3-4 times. So that's a pretty I would consider that a pretty like major area that it's gonna struggle at. Lyft kind of had a big move after hours already though. Actually bounced off this trend line pretty well. But I don't know if you saw it. We just looked at it like a few minutes ago too. Take care, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Auto Web? What does this company even do? Hold on, man. Let me see if even possible to short this position right now. Digital marketing for the automotive industry. BBY. Does people in that industry even market? Oh wow. Best Bath and Beyond is super cheap to short. There's not even margins or anything. Damn. Do I even want to do this? Again. Let me look at this company again. They have their earnings on November 4th, which is this week. Actually making good money. They're still losing money though overall, but they've been doing a little bit better and better. Okay. Look at this. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of momentum coming in today. I guess from the whole Avis thing, that's probably where the momentum is coming in. The whole sector probably like just blew off. It's trying to break out of the bubble right now. I guess if it can stay above 345, this could be a big move up. However, typically every earnings has been pretty ugly. The last two earnings has been flopping pretty hard. Maybe even the last 3-4 earnings have been flopping pretty hard, with the exception of this one. So, I mean, I'm not sure what to say. Statistically, every time it's touched the top of the bubbles, it comes back down. So, would not be surprised to see it come back to the mean. You're looking to hit $5 on earnings? Whoa, how come? What's the bullish thesis behind it? Because I think it's only bullish today because of Avis. Like the whole sector got to move. GGPI. Is AMC killing it? Oh, AMC is moving up a little bit after hours. Not much. Oh, dear. I think we kind of ran out of room on the list. But I'll try. If he comes back at the end, I'll try it. Take a look again. Oh, this is a special acquisition stock. I can see it just by the way it moves. Super slow, no real movement. I guess it depends on what they're doing. What does this company do, GGPI? Buy the dip at 10. Let's check out PayPal. Oh, it's EV. Another EV company. Dang. Too many EVs, man. Yo, PayPal looking kind of sexy. I like. I am kind of pissed that PayPal G me pretty good though. Oh. Isn't Polestar like another AI EV company? The way electric cars should be. Polestar 2. Toes 2,000 pounds. Oh my gosh. Is this true, man? Okay, man, you guys convinced me. I'm gonna throw $1,000 at it. Sounds retarded. Let's go. Why not? Like, why is this not running like the next loose set? Where's the warrant? GGPI warrant. Oh wow, the warrant is already very expensive. So the warrant's usually like dirt cheap, right? Around $1. It's already trading at $3, man. Holy smokes. So the warrant itself is already valuing like somewhere between 15s. Yes, let's go. Let me log into my Chase right now and throw this $1,000 at it before I forget. Watch it blow up in our face, man. Watch it blow up. I have no expectations for this. Watch it blow up. Huh? Yeah, man. Why is my account gotta be so complicated? 442-08293. Give me a second. Trying to load up on this garbage. GGPI. Yo, did somebody just move the bit and ass up? Somebody else just buy, man? You guys are apes, man. What an ape. Somebody just took my order, man. Hungry. Why'd you do that? I was about to buy it, and then I was putting my order in for 1077, and somebody jumped it up to 1079. I'm like, what the hell? I literally clicking buy, man. So fast, yo. Jeez. I was like, what the hell? Legit watch the bet jumped up. Usually warrants are a leading indicator. If there's like good potential, they usually jump the warrants up pretty high. But like, for example, if a company doesn't have that much potential, the warrants would usually be around like 50 cents to a dollar, right? But if it's like extremely bullish and people really think it has a great potential, the warrants are usually $1.50 plus. But I mean, things doesn't always like, come into fruition. Like I bought into a lot of specs, and I gotta tell you, like, this year has been a bad year for specs. Half of them have like been garbage, and like a third of them I'm back holding, and they're like $3, $5, and I'm just like waiting for them to come back to 7 to 8 so I can unload the hell out of it. But I like Polestar. The website is good. Looks scammy enough. Geely is a big enough company, so is Volvo, and it's reasonable. I think it could legitimately be a competitor. But at the end, and I think they could potentially get enough hype for us to sell it at a profit. Hopefully, you could probably see it like if market is still bullish by the time they do the merger, easily be worth $30. I don't see why not. So thank you for that, for bringing that to our attention, man. I appreciate you. So PayPal looks good. It's on the Bollinger Band here. It's got the support line here. I think 227 area is a pretty good range to buy the dip. Could see some resistance when it moves back up to here at 250s and then even 260s. But I like it. I think it's an interesting area. The risk and reward is there. Or Starbucks bounced so hard. Why do that? Why Starbucks? Why? Yeah, we own some crypto. Young Bo, tell him about your favorite crypto, man. In fact, Young Bo knows a great crypto, man. He is actually one of the first person to tell me about this crypto back in the day, like in February, and he's like, yo, I got this crypto, so stupid. I think it's a great idea. I was like, okay, sure, let's go. What do you got? Sandcoin, let's go. Let me show you, man. Let me show you guys this video. Where is this Sandcoin video, yo? Whoops. Dude, if you guys look at this video and you tell me you're not bullish whatsoever, hold up. Let me turn on my volume. Alright, watch the video, okay? If you guys watch this video and you don't think you're bullish on Sandcoin, I don't know what you're smoking. Yeah. if? What if? No, they will. They will, bro. There's no what if. They will. It is, but better. Like, you know, Minecraft and Roblox, right? They're centralized applications, man. Like somebody makes money off those. Like Minecraft is, you know, like Microsoft, right? They make money off those. Roblox is Roblox. They're collecting like 40% fees, you know, from all the game creators and all that stuff. They make money off those, right? But this, the people makes money off it. The people makes money off the people. So that's what's great about, you know, crypto sometimes is that concept of like, you know, everybody like making money. But pretty bullish on it. It did run a lot though. It's like super high now. I don't let me see, what is it at now? Um it's almost at $3, man. It's too much. It's too much. It's almost at $3. I barely even have a position left anymore. Even the last position I have, I bought it and I got FOMO. I sold it, got FOMO, came back and bought it at 1.7, and like it's already up like 72%. I don't even know what to do. I don't even want to sell because I just want to hold forever. Who needs to sell, man? I believe. Starbucks been looking pretty good. I think it's getting a little bit tired here though, so we might see a little rejection coming up at 112. It does look a little tired. If we can break above 112, I don't see how we can't come back to 115s. Let's check out Jets, the whole airline ETF. Yeah, I feel you. Roblox and Minecraft aesthetic is really ugly, but I think that Sandbox did a really good version of it too, though. I think theirs is a little bit cleaner. Um, you know, like overall, I think there's a lot of potential to make money. Like I looked at one of the lands. I looked at one of the lands on Sandbox, right? And some of the lands are worth more than houses, dude. Like some of the lands are worth like $800,000. The cheapest land on Sandbox as of last night. Now prices could have changed today, but as of last night, the cheapest piece of land that you could potentially buy was $2,200. $2,200, man, for the cheapest piece of land. And like, and land is so important because what's $2,200 when you could potentially build on that land? You can build your game. You know, you without a land, you cannot run your store. You cannot do your thing. So land are so important. Like it could potentially become even more rare as the, you know, as the game get more and more popular and more people play it and stuff. It's pretty wild. I just wish I bought some lands early. Regrets. All these opportunities, man. There's so many opportunities to make money, and what are we doing with our life? What are you guys doing with your life, man? So many opportunities to make money, and we're here looking at charts. Sheesh. Carter bought a piece of land on Sandbox when it was like $1. Oh my gosh. Instead of buying a house, could have bought a bunch of houses on Sandbox and been rich. Instead of buying a car, you could have bought tons of cars on Sandbox and you would have been rich. Actually, I unloaded most of my Earth 2 properties already. So triangle set up on Jets. I'm not sure if you're still here, Tom P, but looking pretty good. It's holding the bottom pretty well. So triangle setup, usually these triangle patterns either break down or break up. If you're bullish, you could expect a move back to the top here, right? Which is pretty reasonable, around 24.550. If you're bearish, you're looking for a break under, but ideally you want to see a break above this to hit the next level at 28. So it could really go either direction, honestly. Oh man, you're right. I mean, you made a good point, because particularly the airline sector. I mean, I'm not gonna agree with you on the whole travel sector, because I hate cruises and stuff, in that they lost so much money. So I hate all the cruise stocks. But I do think that thank you. I do think that the airline sector are seeing great recoveries. Delta Airline did say that they're looking to see recovery in 2023. Some of the other airlines are saying, possible recovery in 2022. So, things are coming back, but the high oil price is also hitting them a little bit. So I think that's what's been kind of bearish for them. We could see them consolidate a little bit as well. But if you're scalping, these are some good levels to buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high on. Oh yeah, but I was also just thinking about Earth 2 today, because how Facebook is getting into the whole metaverse thing and stuff. And that's kind of what Earth 2 is, right? They had a really good trailer, they're doing the whole metaverse, you know, thingy majiggy and whatnot. And there's like a lot of potential for them. So I think initially I invested a few thousand. I was able to cash out and unload a lot of my unload some of the property. I'm still holding a bunch of property that's worth about 3,000 right now, and those I'm probably not gonna sell. I'm probably just gonna hold forever, or until something like ridiculous happens. Because right now they're doing more and more developments. They're doing more things, so I could see more potential going on for this, and they're doing some ether essence thingy as well. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but we'll see, man. We'll see. But I wouldn't recommend investing in it right now. If you got in early, like I did, when things were worth nothing, you're good. But right now, like, it's a little bit too high. Like, even some of the properties I have now, they're only up, like, it says they're up like only 69%, but some of the property are up like 100+%. So it's already increased a lot, in a sense. The best case I could see for them would be like, if like Facebook makes an offer to buy out this company and build like the metaverse on top of it or something. That would be pretty big, because Facebook did buy out Oculus Rift, and and one of the founders for this company is um like part of the Oculus Rift crew from a while back. I think it was one of the Asian guys, like this guy or something. Damn, hidden, can't view it. But yeah, metaverse is a thing, man. Is a thing. I was just thinking about it today, but at the same time, I think it could also be like when I invested into car charging networks. Like when I invested in Blink, like 5-6 years ago, it was a flop. It didn't go anywhere, right? For 5-6 years. In fact, my investment went down. So I think the metaverse could be like that. Like, obviously there's gonna be a lot of hype on the metaverse right now, but I think we're still very, very, very early in the stages, and it could go somewhere in 5-10 years, but I don't think it's gonna go somewhere in the next year. So I think there's a lot of hype, and hype usually drives up price to unreasonable value. check out APPH. Oh, haven't looked at this in a while. Oh, tell me more. Yo, Young Bo, what was the other stock that other guy wanted to look at? Deer? Yeah, pretty long stream today. It's an interesting stock. I mean, biotech, depending on the catalyst, you know, if it does get that bullish move, look for opportunity to sell at 1.7s, maybe even a little bit higher here, right? To like 1.8s. Oh, if there's an FDA day, you can buy like you can buy a call or a contract on it, see which direction that goes, but a lot of risk, man. Yeah, I remember APPH is like harvest, sustainable farming and stuff. Very interesting. It's been on a downtrend. I do have a trend line drawn here, I guess. Nah, no way it's gonna hit that price. Too crazy. I think I saw last earning wasn't too crazy. They do have earnings coming up. If you want to buy, you could try to buy before that or after that. But so far, they haven't come into profitability yet, so we could even see a move back to the $3 range. I'd probably wait for the 350 range to pick some up. Ooh, is that what happened? Let me see. Oh, they just released that news. Delay Overwatch. But then they already released Overwatch though? I thought they released Diablo 2. My friend was telling me that they already started playing it like a month ago. And they're like making money buying and selling the items or something. Isn't Diablo 4 out? Or is it only Diablo 3? Sorry, I'm not that familiar with the stuff. Or is it only the beta that's out? Oh, it's 3 that's out right now? But then 3 just came out? Oh, 2 remake? The workplace situation is getting crushed, so that's gonna be okay because they already started the fund for that. So I think they're gonna be okay with that. And it doesn't look like it's gonna be a big impact. It's only gonna be like probably like 10-20 million, which is not that big. So Diablo 4 is coming out? Confused. I think it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna wait for it tomorrow, for things to settle down a little bit to look for buying opportunity. I remember last earnings they dropped pretty bad too, and it had a dead cat bounce. So last earning they dropped to like 78, dead cat bounce to 85 plus. So I'm probably gonna look for the same thing to happen this time. Since we're under $70, probably gonna look for that $68 buying opportunity that I drawn a little bit earlier. So let me see. So that's 68.42. Probably gonna set an order there. If it fills after hour, it fills. If it doesn't fill, I don't mind. I'm gonna see if I can set something up for tomorrow, and then I'll see if I can make a move back to 75s, or maybe even 72s. Actually, 72s to be generous, 75 to be a little bit more greedy. But they had overall they had a pretty good year. They made 20% more money. So even if they had to pay some money out, they're still up for the year. So I'm not too worried about it. And the whole gaming sector is doing pretty okay so far too. What are they doing the Call of Duty too though? Or they said something about Call of Duty being released this week. Oh, Call of Duty Vanguard. I think they're mostly being carried by Call of Duty, honestly. Until the new games come out. That's how I see it, man. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how big Candy Crush is for them. I haven't looked at that in a while. I haven't really looked into their earnings report on the deeper side for a while. Oh, so this is today. Today and November 5th, apparently. Nice. Wait, they still have Battlenet.com? What's up, Nasty Nate? How you doing? Oh, snap. Dude, I remember when I used to play like Warcraft and Starcraft and Battlenet server was a thing, and I thought it died, but I guess it's still alive. Oh man, I haven't looked at this for a long last time. Wow. Can't believe they still have that. Crash. Dude, those good StarCraft days, man. Or Dota 1 on Warcraft 3 was the good days. There was so much stuff, like there was like Dota, there was like Naruto, whole bunch of different games you can make. You can even design your own games too. I used to copycat some of the maps, and I would design my own games, and then I would put like a cheat on the corner of the map or something, and I would host the game, right? And then I would just walk to the cheat, and I would get the loot. Oh man, those are fun days. Yeah. Oh, damn, a little bit over time today. I think I'm gonna end it here. It's already 5:40. Gonna take a break. Rest a little bit. Oof. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Take care. Maybe, man.